Hi guys, quick message of the day. So really weird stuff started happening. For one, I am now currently looking at the clock and it is now 11:11 and that was not intentional at all. And I started filming the video and then my dog got up and made a lot of noise. And then a car alarm went off and a bunch of stuff just started happening. So I just paused the video and then I thought, okay, that's just kind of weird. And then all of a sudden, I turn on the video and I look over and I see 11:11. So I feel like there's some significance to that. Um, so the first initial cards, I already pulled some cards just to do a quick message. And the first half of the cards were initially very positive, and then towards the end, it was kind of a little bit negative, and I was like, that's really weird. Like, why did it change up like that? And I realized it's because it's two different types of people. So, for some of you guys, um, I'm getting a message here pretty strongly for someone, and I feel that and this is where I think maybe the distraction part is still at play, because I feel that what's going to be happening for you is you're going to be distracted. You're going to be doing your life. You're going to be going around doing your own thing, and you're not going to be paying attention to this at all. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're either just focused on work, you're focused on something in the moment that this comes in for you. And what I'm getting is, for some of you guys, this is like a clean slate for you, but this is also something that is it's going to require you to make space in your life for it. And I feel like whoever this person is that's coming in is already infatuated with you. This individual, they want to take you on dates. I feel like they want to take you on vacation, or they want to take you somewhere, even if it's just like leaving, like even if it's just going to the next city or going clear across town somewhere you've never been. Like they just want to take you somewhere new. And I get the feeling here that this person sees you as like a unicorn. They see you as very unique. And I think for this individual, they have watched you progress, they've watched you blossom. And I feel like for some of you guys, it's like this individual wants you to feel like everything is going to be all right when they are around. This person wants to protect you, they want to provide for you. This individual wants to, and it's almost like this comes in at the perfect time for you, but it's like not when you expect it to be the perfect time. And it's going to be at a time when it feels a little bit chaotic, or that there is a lot going on that you're juggling, or it could be for even this person as well. So, what I'm getting to with this individual is that this person that wants to talk to you or has a crush on you, they already, and this is somebody I feel like this is going to be very small at the beginning. It's kind of a talking stage. You're going to feel a little bit paranoid or a little bit nervous to kind of maybe go out with this person. I don't know if it's just because this person is very attractive or has a lot of money or has a lot of resources. There's something that this person has that they can give you. And I feel like it might even be more on an emotional level than even on, like, yes, physically as well, because I'm picking that up. But what I mean is, like, on an emotional level, this is something that you guys may not have really had in a relationship. So this is going to be something where it's going to test you. Now, this is how you know that you guys are on the right path. So this is how you know when you're like, that this part of the message is for you, right? What I just said is that you've been practicing gratitude. So, if you guys have been trying, and this is something that you've been focusing on before this video even came to you, you could just be going around and every time you get paid, you say like you are grateful for it. You think it in your head. You say, "Oh, thank you, God," or "Thank you, universe," or like, "Thank you." Even just like showing like a form of happiness, joy that it is there. And then when you pay somebody like a bill, you say to yourself, like, yeah, I'm not happy about paying the bill, but that's going to go and help someone else's family. That's going to go and pay someone else's bills. And the cycle continues, right? So there's finding gratitude. If you've been looking for and been finding in gratitude in the small things, this is what is helping you bring this in quicker. Now, the reason I say that is because I feel like for a lot of you guys, when it came to relationships, if you're single and currently, you could have put in a lot of effort physically into relationships where you end up finding out, like, you start dating somebody, and maybe at the beginning they may pay for things, or maybe even midway through the relationship, or even just at the beginning, it doesn't really matter. You could have ended up paying more money in the relationship or putting more effort in, like physical effort. And it was just, you felt like you were always the one initiating. You felt like you were always the one putting in the effort all the time. And it's almost as though that has always been your experience. So you've never had the other way around where now it's like someone else is going to be putting in that initiative, putting in that energy, and putting in that time. And that could be kind of intimidating for you because a part of you is like paranoid, like, what do they want? Why are they like that? You start questioning this person's actions. But in actuality, it's just that this person sees you as a catch. They see you as somebody that they could have like a family with, or that they could have a long-term connection with. This person's thinking long-term, and it feels like this individual is willing to put in the time and the energy and the effort. And I feel like this is what's going to be like very shocking towards you because you're so used to your past being one way. And then I also feel like you could be dealing with someone else. Now, this is a very minuscule amount of energy that I'm picking up, meaning that this person's energy isn't very strong in the reading, but it's still present. There is somebody that ends up watching you move on, and this could be their karma. And I wouldn't even really say karma, it's just more like this individual didn't really cherish you or take care of you in a way that you deserved. And I feel like this person understood that what they did, or like they know what they did, but at the same time, it's almost like this person still wasn't truly willing to go as far as the other person is, right? And it's like, even let's say if this person has less money than the other person that you're going with, this person still didn't put in nearly half the amount of energy that this other person is putting in. And I don't know why I just got this, but I did. So for a lot of you guys, this person that could be coming in that is going to bring you guys a lot of joy. This person is, for instance, okay, this kind of came through in my mind. But what I'm getting here is that this individual, they could have a lot of money, or they could be financially well off. They might not be like rich or wealthy, but like they do okay and they do well for themselves. So this person could go out and just get you like a really nice gift. And I feel like what this person's gonna do is, initially when they first give you a gift, it might start off kind of like that, a little bit shallow, like jewelry or something nice like that. But then when this person gets to know you, because I feel like this person that's coming in that really likes you a lot is they're studying you. They're watching what you like, what you don't like. They're paying attention to the little things that you do so that they can make your life easier for you, or so that they can show you their love by giving you gifts or by giving you things. This person could be a gift giver, and this might be something you're not used to. You're used to more stingy people, and this person, like, I feel like they're just gonna give you gifts just because. And I feel like it's going to throw you off because you're just not used to people just randomly giving you gifts. Like, you could be dating somebody and, the most that your partner would probably do for you in the past would be like, oh, here's a drink. I went to the gas station, here you go, I got you something. But that's like once in a blue moon, and maybe they go to the gas station all the time. But like one time out of this 10 times that they gone, they gave you a drink. You know what I mean? And then this person, it's like the second that they walk into a store, even if you're not there, this person will walk into a store and then they'll get themselves something and then they'll get you something. And then, like, they'll leave, go to work, do something else, think, ooh, you know what, this actually sounds good. Maybe I should go pick up dinner for us and go do that. And then they go and they get that. And then next thing you know, when they come home, it's like they have a drink, they have a treat, they have food. And then it's like they may have found something really cute and they just get you something. It's like this person's constantly buying you stuff. And it's going to make you very uncomfortable because, again, it's like this is something you're not used to. You're used to people not being able to do, or people not doing a lot for you. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've dealt with people that played the victim a lot. You've dealt with people that wore masks. You never knew if they were being honest with you. So, you may have had quite a bit of trust issues, but I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of, this is like the time where you're learning to pull that out of you. This is the time where you're learning to don't sabotage something good because you're afraid of the past. Because the people in the past that fooled you, they were all talk, but really truly no show. And this person that's coming in is going to show you and talk about it. So they're going to do both. Their actions and their words align, while people in the past, their words and their actions didn't align. And so because that's what happened, they were lying, they were not being truthful, they were being deceitful, they were wearing a mask, right? But this person that's coming in, they're not like that. And I'm getting too that this person is going to be very protective over you because they know that you've gone through a lot. And I feel like this person just naturally is that way about the people that they care about. They're just naturally protective of them. And the one thing that's really beautiful about this connection that I see for you guys is that the reason too that is really going to make this hard for you, and I mean hard for you in a way of like not wanting to sabotage it, not wanting to run away, is because this person is going to encourage you to be the best version of yourself, but they're not going to belittle you. They're not going to talk down on you. They're not going to try and parent you. They're not trying to say that who you are currently is wrong. There's no shame, there's no guilt, there's no, well, you need to do. It's like this person like loves you, not only conditionally, but like unconditionally. Like, I feel like if you were to cheat on this person, they would walk away, but I think so, you know what I mean? So there's conditions on relationships, but I feel like in a lot of ways, this person's gonna love you in a very unconditional way where they have a lot of patience for you. They create a space for you where you feel like you can just be yourself. They're going to provide safety on a physical level, on an emotional level, on a mental level. Like, this person is going to understand the difference between when you are venting and when you need a problem solved. This person, and they're not always going to be perfect, right? But it's like this person is going to learn how to kind of tailor to your needs, and they're going to do it in such a way that you have never had that kind of support. So it's like, don't get paranoid, because for a lot of you guys, I feel like this is going to be, it's going to bring you guys so much joy and so much happiness, but it's having to get out of that. And this is the thing too. I feel like this is why in my every reading I ever do, I always talk about that. It's like, you have to get out of your head. You have to get out of your head. You got to change your mind frame. You got to change your mind frame. I don't just talk like that, like a broken record, because I just do it just so I can push out content and be done. Like, there's a reason for that. Like, you have to take every single day, you have to rewrite that in your brain. Every single day. It's like, if you tell yourself every day, oh, I'm ugly, oh, I'm this, or oh, I'm not loved, oh, I'm that, what does that do to you over time? So now it's like, you have to recondition your brain to think, like, no, I'm beautiful, no, I'm loved, no, I'm cared for, no, I deserve better, no, I'm this, no, I'm that. And you develop in a more positive way. Things like this will happen for you. Because eventually what becomes spiritual, or what is metaphysical, what is not, first is not matter, becomes matter. This is what's happening. So for a lot of you guys, either you're on the journey of making this become a reality, or you're on the brink of this being in reality. Or if not, you're in it now. So whatever phase you're in, you are pretty damn close, if not already in it. And I feel like this is going to be so beneficial for you. You have no idea, like, the immense amount of love you're going to be experiencing, not just in this connection, but just in life after this. Like, this person nurturing you, this person supporting you, this person giving you what you need. It's like two givers come together and they work with each other and they make it work. It's like such a harmonious commitment. It's such a harmonious connection. This feels like love. This doesn't feel like a job. This doesn't feel like a career. This feels like love, because this feels like something that's so deep, so intimate, that this is going to make you change. Basically, this person just loving you for you and just supporting you however you need them to come as, this is going to actually, like, you're going to succeed. You're going to be doing so well for yourself. You're going to look better. You're going to feel better. You're going to do better. Like, don't underestimate what a good partner can do for you. Just like when you can get into a relationship with one person and they can just destroy your life, you can get into a relationship with another person and they can just up-level your life. And I'm not even saying it on just a financial aspect. Like, I'm talking about it on a grand scale of where your confidence grows, your self-esteem gets better, you feel safer in your environment. You feel like you can be who you want to be. You feel protected. It's like crazy to think about all the things that you could do. And I feel like that this person is going to help you aim high, and they're going to help you hit that target. So if you have goals, it's like you both are going to support each other's goals. You both are going to support each other as two separate individuals. Like you're both going to have your own autonomy, but at the exact same time, you're both also going to be experiencing a growth and a connection together. So you're growing separately as two individuals, but you're not growing apart. You're growing still simultaneously together, and this is going to be it's like an interconnection. I'm trying to think of the word, but it's basically this is like mature love. So it's like, hey, get out of your own head. This is going to be, and you're gonna feel it too. You're gonna know that this feels right, that this feels good, this feels right. And it's like the fear and the doubt, the reason that it's creeping in is because you may have other people talking to you behind your back, or talking to you and making you question your actions or your decisions. You might have just thoughts about the past creep in, because it's like you have to get into a mindset that the past is no longer a thing. It's kind of like it's not, it's no, as actually is no longer a thing. It's an actual, at this point it's imagination, because they have talked about this where your memory is like each time you re-advise the past, it changes and tweaks throughout it. So over every time you revisit the same thing over and over again, or you ruminate on something over and over again, it changes more and more and becomes kind of like your imagination. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here, but it's like, do not let your imagination, do not let your paranoia, do not let yourself sabotage what is good for you. And if this person ends up giving you red flags or red signs, fill it out. And then if you feel like it's toxic, get out. Obviously, like, use your own discernment. But just because something seems too good to be true doesn't always mean that that's the case. Like, there are amazing, wonderful people out there in the world, and there are people of all different walks of life, all different kinds of beliefs, all different kinds of economic status, all different kinds of, you name it. And it's like, you have to stay open-minded about things. We get so close-minded and we think it all has to be one way. It's like, it's hard to even comprehend it. Like, even when I talk about this, there's still a part of me that's like, well, I still can't fully even comprehend all of the options that are out there. Like, even I am very limited to the opportunities that come my way, because I'm looking at things through a pinhole instead of seeing things as a whole. Everybody's connected, everybody has value, everybody has something that they can give you, everybody has something. And it's like, everyone has some word of wisdom they can give you, everybody has some kind of contact they can give you, everybody has some kind of resource they can give you. And that's not to say to use people, but that's just to say, like, be aware of your surroundings. That's also why it's always good to be respectful to people around you, because you never know who you're coming across at any given point in time. Just because somebody's dressed really nice doesn't mean that they have the status. Just because somebody is dressed like a bum doesn't mean they're not a billionaire. You just don't know. So it's basically saying, keep an open mind. Don't look at things from the past, because it's almost like, get rid of the concept of having a past altogether. Like, you no longer have a dating history. You no longer have this. Like, just don't even talk about it. Don't even think about it. If this person reminds you of somebody in your past, just toss that to the wayside. That person is not this person. And that's going to help you so much, because this paranoia that you may be experiencing is just because your body, your mind, your body, everything feels safe in this person's presence. And that's really, really scary and really triggering, And so your body, your mind, you might want to run away, you might want to fight, you might want to freeze, right? You're going to go into some kind of maybe a triggering mode. And it's just saying to work through that. So, yeah, you guys, you have awesome love coming in for you. You have somebody that really loves and cherishes you. But that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye.